Welcome back to the Buying a House in Japan podcast. I know we say this often, but we have a super duper special guest today.
The specialist guest. We are joined today by our good friend, Fumi, who has been helping us with our Beppu project, the Beppu hot spring rental. I know we've talked a lot about the person on the ground in Beppu helping us, and we've mentioned over and over again how invaluable Fumi has been to helping us get this house set up. So welcome, Fumi.
She just came in. We were supposed to do a meeting. We're like, Fumi, you want to do a podcast? And so, to be fair, we've thrown Fumi into the fire here.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous.
Don't worry. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fumi,
Yeah.
how long have you lived in Beppu for?
I think I've been living here for almost 10 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Originally from Miyazaki?
Miyazaki.
Okay.
Yeah.
What brought you to Beppu?
My husband found a job
Mm.
in Beppu. So we moved here from Tokyo.
Mm. Nick's a legend. We got to get Nick on here next, Joey. Nick's from Alaska, right? And
Yeah.
where did you study English?
I study English in San Francisco.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
California connection.
So we got connected with Fumi. So we went to university in Tokyo at ICU, and there we met our friend Reiko. When we had bought our house in Beppu, she actually just connected with me on LinkedIn, and I saw that she was living in Beppu, and I was like, what the heck? Mm-hmm. So I contacted Reiko. We met up when we got here, and I think we met you maybe at a pizza party at your house?
Yeah.
Or is that where we first met?
I think so. You're right.
And we had been like, Reiko, we need someone to help. And Reiko, I was like trying to get Reiko to help us, but she was moving to Kyoto. So through this connection network, we got in contact with you, Fumi. And since then, thank you so much. It's been a lot of work, I know. But we thought it was going to be a simple project, but it's become a big project at this point.
Juggling me and Take abroad while we were hoping to get stuff done on the house. Sato-San, people that have heard our stories before, has been a difficult person to work with. And Fumi has very expertly navigated that entire situation.
So, Fumi, we want to jump straight into it. We have not actually gotten the Sato-San renovation updates and dramas. Most of our listeners have some inkling knowing. Our last episode, we did predictions on where Beppu was. Me and Joey held off till now because we want to chat with you. But how's your experience been with the legend Sato-San? And to be clear with everyone, Sato-San's an alias, so it's not actually his real name too. How did you meet Sato-San? How did this all happen?
Oh, I think I found him because one of my friends used him to fix.
I remember talking to that guy at your party.
Yeah.
He'd done like a deck or something. I forgot his name.
And the Australian contractor recommended it. He said, he can't do the job, but I know somebody.
Yeah. So they didn't actually recommend him, but the Australian guy knew Sato, so introduced me that he can do this job. But I don't think the Australian guys knows what kind of person he.
They knew his name maybe or saw him on a flyer somewhere. Yeah. I want to know your first impression of Sato-San. I think I've said it a few times on the podcast before where we interviewed two contractors. One was like a company, and I remember two guys showed up from that company, and they kept pushing for the unit shower. I remember that they were like unit shower and the unit kitchen. And then we interviewed Sato-San, and Sato-San was like, "Yep, I can do horikotatsu. I can do custom bathroom." So we were like, "Oh, he's excited to do all this custom stuff." That was my first impression with Sato-San. Did he seem trustworthy to you initially, or what? Any initial impressions?
The first impression.
Standard Japanese contractor.
Didn't think he was weird or anything. He was like the first time. He was friendly and polite.
I agree. Yeah. I didn't think he was weird either.
I don't know. Yeah.
He had a very can-do attitude. Me and Joey have been bumping into this a lot. And he was just like, yep, no problem. And we're like, oh, okay. Where the original contractor's like, no, we can't do this. Impossible kind of thing.
Yeah. That first contractor was like maybe pushing their opinion to do stuff easier. I don't know.
Do you think we should have gone with the first contractor?
Good question.
Did we make a mistake on Sato-san?
I guess right now this
we're happy. Overall we're not blaming you ever. We just that's what. Okay, we should have gone with the bigger contractor. You think
we would be done by now? You think if we had gone?
Yeah, obviously.
And I don't think the quote was that much more expensive. It was a little bit more expensive, but I don't think it was crazy.
But
higher.
Would we have a Horikotatsu 3-meter sunken wood table? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after the what do you call that estimate? Sato gave us was reasonable, nice price, but you guys kind of ask to do some more.
Yeah,
stuff,
we kept adding on, which is not cool on our end. But
and then maybe if you go for the different contractor, it would be more like really expensive. I don't know.
Yeah, we did just for the record. Sato-san gave us an itemized quote at some point early on, and very quickly we tacked on a million more things. But yeah, not cool on our end, and maybe I do honestly think that part of the issue is that he is pretty poor with his own finances and business, and was never really sure. Like I was never. He lost the invoice at some, or he lost his own quote, and he kind of like came back and was like, "How much do I owe you guys?" Or do you remember there was some confusion there? So I do think that part of this whole story is that he's a little bit disorganized himself, and both in his business life and personal life.
Yeah.
His original estimate for us, so he gave us a quote, I think in like November, December, and he was like, "This will be done in 2 to 3 months." I remember, right?
Yeah.
And then
crazy timeline.
We're sitting here 15 months later. a lot of lessons learned. So again, Fumi, very thankful that you've been coordinating. But what were the first signs of concern on your end? Do you remember? I guess it was a while ago.
What?
First concerns like, is this guy tricking us? What's happening?
Yeah, he's got weird after a few months. The first maybe Schubert's line was like his mom died and he had to go back to his hometown, and so it was an excuse that he couldn't work on this house for a while.
I didn't even know his mom died.
Yeah, and then somehow he got injured. And
his leg,
and then he
sent us that bandage photo.
Yeah, it's like
strange photo.
Yeah, half, I don't know.
Could have been fake photo.
Yeah, looks like he was not in the hospital.
I agree. I think that was the first warning sign too. Up until then, like, all right, Sato-san, ready to go. Like, he came in here quick and started tearing up the floor, and we're like, good sign. Like, he did some big demolition quickly, and then we left for Christmas, and then that's when the mom story, the hurting his leg story came up. I agree. I think that was my first time for concern as well.
Yeah.
And by that time, we paid him half to start. Is that right? Or maybe 25? We paid him half of our initial, what we were asking him to do.
Yep, up front.
Yeah. Okay, so that was strike one, concern one. I think all of us looked at that photo, we're like, what? You fell off a ladder and impaled? He said he got impaled by a pole or something, right?
Yeah.
And then he was back.
Not limping or
not
anything.
limping, no issues. We're like, okay. What was the second situation? I think we were coming back and we had Fumi, you had been contacting him a lot and he was not responding. I really only remember that first one and the very most recent one where he hadn't eaten for 3 days. I forgot everything in between.
Yeah.
The jail. He at one point, there was a time span where there was no contact for a long time. I was still messaging him online at that point. Fumi, you were messaging him, no contact. And then all of a sudden, at some point, he came back and he was like, I've been in jail. They confiscated my bank accounts, went through all my stuff. Something involving his ex-wife was involved. And I need you guys to pay me cash.
Yeah. So ex-girlfriend took his money from the bank account and everything. So he didn't have any cash at the time. And then that's why he want you guys to pay in cash.
Oh, the ex-girlfriend had access to his bank account. So if we sent him money to his bank account, she would just take it is the story.
No, the police is gonna no police or the other also at the other the customer sue him and then cancel their contract. So the Sato had to pay them back. They found the money, but he didn't have money because the ex-girlfriend took. So if you guys send the money to his account, so he had to
pay the old client back.
Yeah, or something like that. It's just
he did take on a second client at a certain point.
He was competing with us. I remember at the very beginning, he was like, okay, I have another customer. You guys got to go fast or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's his strategy, huh?
Yeah.
Could be.
I think, I think in the end, he started working for you and the others at the same time, right?
Tricky guy.
I don't know.
I remember because I was hanging out with him a little bit while I was here.
Like, Joe, befriend him, man.
I was trying to befriend him, and he was downstairs. So I would make him coffee every time he would come here. The black coffee. He eventually told me that he likes lots of milk and sugar, and that was funny after giving him black coffee for a month. But I asked him about his other clients, and I said, which house do you like working on more? Just not thinking about the money, like which job is more enjoyable. And he said this house, and I was like, you're just saying that. I was like, all right, why this house? And he was like, there's the other houses in the forest. There's snakes in the forest over there.
I remember he said that. Hebi.
Yeah, he was afraid of the hebi.
We gotta just keep some hebbies out front here so he doesn't come back now.
What do you know why so Sato is not his real name, but that's actually a name he gave himself. Do you know why he's going around working under an alias? Or
I asked Joey, I was like, are we getting scammed? There's been a couple characters who have given us aliases that weren't their real names, and are they tricking us?
He told us he moved to Beppu because he married to the woman who is from here. So he changed his name to the woman's
her name,
name. But after divorce, he kept it. He kept using it because it's more convenient.
Is that normal as a Japanese man to take your wife's name, or is he like trying to change his identity?
Not common, but some people do. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because you're in the area, like this area is all owned by Itai-san and stuff like that, right? So maybe it's a
branding, yeah, seem local.
Okay, so fast forward, Fumi, you've been contacting Sato-san via line. He almost never responds to you, right? He doesn't even read it.
Yeah,
Fumi's taking it on her phone right now. It's like a ball. We're like always like, hey Fumi, can you check in with Sato-san or take a photo? And he has not read.
We owe him like $10,000. We were prepared to pay him in cash, have the cash ready. He's not even reading our messages.
I know.
Is this very unusual for very, very like
your contractor in Miyazaki when you had your house renovated? Any similar issues or zero?
No, they're really good business person that never happened to me like this before.
Do you think that, all right, here's my theory on Sato-san the whole thing is that I don't think any of these stories actually happened to him, getting his leg hurt, or maybe his mom passed away, I'm not sure. But what are some of the other things, like going to jail and all that stuff? Like maybe he did get sued, but I don't think he went to jail or anything like that. I think that he is a disorganized person in both his business life and personal life, had to take on more than one job and just couldn't be honest with us about that, that, hey, your house is going very slowly because I need the money. I have to work on these other things. He just couldn't tell us that. So he came up with like wilder and wilder stories.
Yeah.
Is that your understanding?
So.
Yeah.
Compulsive liar.
Compulsive liar, maybe.
All right, Fumi, let's see some of these messages. I see you pulling out. He just didn't respond to you it looks like he was responding to you initially.
But he hasn't responded.
Oh, I saw a lot of text there. Big text from him, huh?
Since December.
Since December?
Yeah.
It's February, end of February.
I know.
Okay. Last
we saw him was November.
Okay, let's talk to one more incident. So he was in jail. Fumi got that message. He wanted cash. Joey and I, we
got the cash.
We got the cash, but we're not local, so we don't have a local bank. So we're limited to however much we can get from a 7-Eleven ATM. But fast forward, we got here. That last interaction was a couple months in November or something, October
or November.
Yeah. We came to Beppu. We had seen the house. We're like, okay, it's getting there, but it definitely needed more love. It seemed quite sloppily done. So we asked for a couple more things to add it on. We're like, Sato-san, we're happy to pay you, but we just can't pay you in cash all at once because it doesn't make sense. At that point, he was like, hey, I haven't eaten for a couple days. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you gave
I had the mushipan.
Yeah, and coffee.
Steamed bread and like a sweet, coffee. Yeah.
From a Japanese perspective, do you feel like he was lying to us, most likely?
I thought so.
Okay.
Why would he say that though? It's like such a strange. Like if you're like, why lie? Either he's being honest, or that's a very strange lie to pull on someone.
I think he's lied. His lies just keep stacking up on each other. That he's just, I got to keep rolling with it now. I've got to make him feel bad.
Web of lies now.
Yeah. But at the time, he said that he lived with his friends, right? Because he had to leave his apartment because he couldn't afford it.
Actually, that's interesting. And I remember in that same conversation, we're like, just stay here. If you got nowhere else to go, stay here. And
he teared up then. He was crying. He did,
maybe. But he definitely slept here at one point because we have two different bed frames, and usually I keep it in that room, but it was assembled and in this room with the mattress on top of it. And like you and Sato-san are the only ones that have keys to this house when we're not here. So either it was you sleeping here or Sato-san. Someone assembled the bed and put the mattress on. Probably he crashed here a few nights at least.
Oh, okay.
Just interesting to know.
Sato-san did take us up. Since December, we have not heard from him.
Yes.
We owe Sato-san 1.6 million yen, which translates to about 10,000-ish US dollars. He's done a lot of the work. Actually, we asked. Hopefully he was supposed to insulate the roof. The bathroom's looking a lot better. He did paint some of the wood, although very, very sloppily. I'm
very
actually
sloppy.
I'm like, what is he? He's really rushing, or he like? I mean, this room we're sitting in. Okay.
You can see it in the corner, but there's worse parts. Yeah, like very, very fast, sloppily. Okay, so part of the last conversation me and Take had about Sato-san, we made some predictions. Like, are we even going to see him on this trip? And we thought $10,000, 1.6 million yen. That's a lot of money, especially for someone in a dire situation such as Sato-san. I'm surprised that he's not coming back. Do you think that he either falsely thinks that he's been paid in full and we don't owe him any more money, or do you think
he knows?
Or do you think he's just, for whatever reason, he doesn't think the money's worth it to come back here and talk to us? Or like, we don't really know. Everything seems like far-fetched.
That's why it's so weird. He needs money. He wants money, but...
Where is he?
I don't
know. He's in jail. He could be in jail. He hasn't talked to Fumi for 2 months.
Yeah. I tried to call. I called him and I left a message. I emailed him and everything I did. Like, and I could do it, but just.
So he's in trouble. He needs our help.
Help financially.
Very strange. I would have thought at least $10,000 is a lot of money. I would have thought that he would have, especially if you like mentioned, hey, Joey and Take are coming back in town. For him, that means, okay, getting paid in cash. You think he would at least respond?
Yeah.
What do we do at this point? Do we just cut? At this point, we're cutting, I think, right? No more, like, he's not going to do any more work for us, I believe.
Yeah, he took his
tools,
and
everything's gone.
He took some of Joey's stuff too.
He took some. Okay, part of that's our problem. So we bought some tools when we first got the house, and I said, "Oh, you can use our tools if you want to use them." And I saw him using them over the years, and I was like, they're getting equally dusty with use, and I'm like, he's gonna think it's his or forget in quotes kind of thing. So he did take some of our tools, but it's okay. I'm gonna let that slide.
Okay.
But he left his like little, in Japan, they have these little vape cigarette things where you like stick a cigarette in a, some sort of electronic thing. He forgot that here. And I'm like, all right, if he's addicted to cigarettes, he would have came back. If he was still around, he would have came back to grab that.
He has 20 of them, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. At this point, I think it's done. This is the end of Sato-san. The looming question is, Fumi, you think he will come back for the money? Or how do you think this will play out? Like, how do we pay him this? Should we offer to pay him money, or do we just kind of like let it?
Yeah, I already texted him like they're gonna pay you in cash.
Yeah.
So please contact me that they're coming on this day.
That's a pretty good message to someone that's cash strapped. Like these guys are coming to pay you $10,000. They have the money, all cash.
Yeah, but
please show up on this day.
Okay, maybe he's really in trouble.
Yeah, maybe he really not be able to read my message. I don't know. Just weird.
Maybe he's gone to another prefecture with another girl, changed his name again, starting fresh.
I thought too. Yeah. He's not here anymore.
Suzuki-san.
Oh no. Okay. So I guess we maybe saved $10,000? Question mark.
Yeah, we lost $200 in tools, but gained 10,000. I don't know. I think we should be prepared for maybe the next year to pay him, but
we're not getting any more work out of him. I think he's done.
Yeah.
It's been a learning experience, but I think he's did a pretty good job. Yeah, like had he done this in 2 months, whatever, a shorter time frame, I would have been like, okay, good enough. Pretty, little sloppy on some points,
but he was going fast.
Yeah. Me and Joey worry a little bit. Did he do the earthquake stuff?
Taishin stuff correctly. Like now looking back, like I do not trust this person to understand Taishin stuff very well. That's a concern of mine. I think maybe at some point we get a real specialist in to figure out what we would need to do to bring it up to code.
All right. So project Beppu, Jisoji Lux complete. Almost phase 1 complete.
Phase 1 complete.
Okay. Phase 1 complete.
The end of this. Okay. And that of a crazy conclusion to the Sato-San
the story. Rise and fall of Sato-San. Anything else to mention about Sato-San? Overall, untrustworthy guy, you think? Any other? Fumi's face right now. I wish I could take a picture.
Would you hire Sato-San for a very small job?
Oh, not even small job. Like,
not even a small job.
I give Sato-San B-.
B-.
What would you give him, Jerry?
B. No, B. I think B.
Okay, Fumi really
he is a nice guy. Like that initial November.
We don't hire people just because they're nice guys. There's usually some. Fumi's looking at a C, I think. C+.
Yeah.
D?
C.
Okay.
C's get degrees.
C's get degrees. Good enough. The house is almost there. Fumi, we want to chat to you about now phase 2. Phase 2. So since some of the last things we talked to Sato-san about was like, hey, can we get the house painted? Joey and I are here in winter and it's pretty cold. Luckily, we have the ACs and they all work, but we were thinking about double painting the windows. What else are we thinking about? I think that's about it.
Clean up the garden outside. Clean up the power wash the driveway. Paint the house. Maybe put a wood facade up. Is that it?
Yeah.
And the windows.
We had it clean.
How about bathroom? The unfinished bathroom.
The shower.
Yeah, we don't know what to do. So we have the cedar, the hinoki wood in there. And we know you go to any of the onsen here in Beppu when they have the hinoki tub, right? It tarnishes. There's like a blackness. I don't think it's mold, but like the color changes, right? I think if we have Airbnb guests, they're going to think it's mold every time. They're going to be like, oh, it's a moldy bathroom. Is there anything we can do to the wood to prevent that? I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Fumi, we're starting a little, not from scratch, but okay. We had a guy talk about the painting, and did he offer to do the window insulation? Who's this guy? You sent me his Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
What is this one person that gave us that quote for everything?
It was like 3 million yen.
There's more than 4 million yen, I think.
4 million.
Which one?
The YouTube guy.
The YouTube
guy.
Is he the same guy that can paint? He can paint our house and he can also do the window.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one guy.
Yeah, it was one guy.
Okay, what's his first impression? Did you talk to him?
Okay, now we're at
new chapter. New
Sato-san.
Sato 2.
What's his name? Do you know his name?
Mizobe. Yeah. He has his own company.
Okay, good sign.
And I think his grandpa started the company, and now he's the, how do you say, third generation. And
okay.
Yeah, so he's been doing that job for a long time, and yeah, has an interesting character.
Tell us more. Yeah,
but I don't know. It's like if you want more serious guy, or Mizobe San is, I think that's professionally, but he has some.
I like the character.
Character.
I say we go interesting character.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's from Beppu.
Yeah, he's from Beppu.
He's from Good Sign.
Not going to run away.
Okay. Do you feel like, did you meet him or just only talk to him on the phone?
I met him 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like him?
Yeah, I liked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other concerns? High energy.
If you like the kind of, I don't know, it depends on if you like normal, like Japanese business person looking. He's not like,
I think
funny. Like it has character. Like
I like that.
Yeah.
We've been talking with Sekisui Heim home builders just on a different project, but very much like my impression of Japanese, like a normal Japanese business is a lot of, they do what they do and they don't like to do anything different from what they do. So if you're saying, oh, could you do, so for example, we were talking about a facade on the outside of the house, and Sekisui Heim, they were like, no, we don't do the facades kind of thing. So I like the Sato-sans and the Misobes of the world for that reason. They seem like they're a little bit more flexible with what they can handle, even though you got to take the bad with the good there, where there's a little bit of a wild card in Japanese society.
Okay, Mizobe-san, let's go. He's going, I think we're going to move, we want to move forward with the window installation. So we're going to change the windows or double
window is cheaper than the whole window.
They just put like a second window on, right?
Yeah.
But you lose space, I believe.
And we don't use that windowsill anyways.
I guess we'd probably do all windows either new. So it's the more expensive one is a new window.
Yeah.
And the cheaper one is just double window.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you think we should do? Which one is going to be warmer? The new window?
I think both are. I don't know which one is warmer, but it depends on your budget too, because it's so
expensive.
Yeah.
It was about what, 3 million yen or something? 4 million yen?
It was 1 million different. Right?
1 million yen different, but the subsidy is pretty different too, right?
Oh yeah, if you can.
So 1 million yen difference is about $6,000 US.
I think for that it's a no-brainer to do the more expensive one.
Better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of like, let's just get this house done correctly versus Fumi's pulling out some papers here of the quotes. What's the damage? Okay. Double window, 2.8 million yen. That translates to pretty much 20,000 US dollars. This includes
little under 20,000 yen.
Him taking out all the windows and replacing them, which not bad. Okay, so, what is this one right here? This double window?
Oh no, this is double.
Wait.
Okay, double window is 20K.
This is the change in the whole.
Oh, okay, double window. So just adding another window on top.
20K.
Changing the entire window, Joey. 4 million yen.
4 million yen.
That's 26,000. So pretty dang expensive.
Fumi, do you know if it includes we have some, for listeners out there, over time, earthquakes happen in Japan. The structure shifts a little bit. And some of our windows and doors, they don't close properly, especially in one of the bedrooms. If you just close that door resting at an angle and then there's a little gap, they don't close properly, the windows. And there's a little gap. Do you know what I'm talking about?
On purposely?
Not on purpose. After earthquakes happen
okay.
after decades of small
right.
earthquakes in Japan, right? The windows and doors don't close
okay.
properly. Do you know if that will get fixed with both systems? If he just puts a new window on top, is it going to have the same issues? If he replaces everything, the more expensive one, it would get fixed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Okay.
1 million differential, which is 1 million yen differential, which is again $6,000. I think we go for the new windows just to get it done correctly. This is our favorite property, I'd say so.
All right.
Okay, so double window.
Rise and fall of Sato-San. The fall of Sato-San and the rise of Mizobe-San.
Mizobe-san. Okay, and we got one more paper here. What is this one?
The
painting.
Okay, so we're also going to paint our house black. Not too bad. 1.3 million yen. So that's about $10,000. Okay, Fumi's really pulling out more papers here.
Yes.
What's next one?
This is you're not asking for,
Okay.
but Mizobe-san said if you want to change the, how can I say, front door?
Want to change the front door?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Not too bad. 600,000 yen for
a new door.
$4,000 for the new front. Does that include the gate and stuff too? Maybe.
No gate.
Okay.
But
front door.
Paint the gate if you
Okay.
or you want to keep it.
No. Clean. Yeah.
We want a door with a keypad lock. Is that not a key?
Moody.
But like a beep, 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 beep.
It's not common in Japan.
Not common.
But maybe
we can ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are, you kept these so straight. These have no creases in them. Okay. So door, executive decision, Joey. Yes. Okay. So $4,000. We're going for it. Paint. Yes. Another $10,000. What is that? $14,000. Oh, okay. Brand new windows, 4 million yen. That's another $25,000. Geez, we are
$40K.
We are another $40K.
That's how much the house costs total.
Okay, let's think. But okay, Fumi, we can get subsidies, right? A little bit on the windows.
Yeah, he said how much?
I think you said 1 million yen.
1 million something.
So
maybe 10K off total.
That's maybe 10K. Yeah. Anyone listening in Japan, government subsidies are available. We have not explored them because honestly, we were like, this is too much work.
Paperwork. Yeah.
What do you think on the paperwork side? Is it very difficult, or does he do it? Or
I think that they do
Mizobe?
Everything for
Great.
paper. So I asked, you just need maybe income, right? Income, and also it depends on how can I under which
person or
which name do you like to use?
Okay.
Joseph.
I think
contract.
Yeah, there is like a income we use for this house. It's not Takamori because it's not owned by our Japanese business, but I remember I got the income made. It's in one of our buckets or Tupperware things up here, so I think it's my name.
Okay, because he said it's better to use you guys' name, not Takamori, because Takamori, if you use the company names, suspicious.
Okay, yeah. How old is this guy?
50?
50?
Something.
Okay, but has energy.
Yeah, lots of energy.
Okay,
yeah.
And he's the boss, so he has other people on his team.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good to know. Like that's we've talked about that with Sato-San. We were like, how we went with the first contractors, they were a team. Like they would just if they needed more people to help, they would just hire more people to help. Whereas Sato-San, he was always just him doing it all. So I do feel like I trust a team company more than like a just one person company.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How long did he say this would all take? Did he give some kind of time estimate?
Painting the house is about a month.
Okay.
And which one is the... But if you want to do double window, they could like work at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you change the whole time, like the whole like new, I don't know which one's better. He said like a paint first.
I think probably put the new window
first. Yeah.
And then paint.
Yeah.
Okay. Was he able to tint the windows, make it privacy?
He said, yeah.
Okay, that's part of it. Plus tinted black house, tinted windows, sexy. Okay.
Seki Sui.
All right. The fall of Sato-San, the rise of Mizobe-san.
2025.
2025, another $40,000 we're looking at here. Joey and I bought the house for $40,000. We gave Sato-San another $40,000 and Mizobe-san another $40,000 potentially. Hopefully we can spread this out. We're looking at $120K in total after this house.
The realities of buying a 1970s house in Japan.
Okay. Any other questions for Fumi, Joey, while we have her here?
Any red flags with Mizobe-san? now that we're on the cusp of
any worries?
Yeah, the same position we're in, like when we first got the quote from Sato-san. Like anything at all.
Fumi's holding her face, thinking.
No, like he's.
It's okay if we miss.
Would you let him work on your house?
Yeah, he's. Okay. But I'm just feel sorry for you because
don't feel sorry.
It's funny too.
Sato, and if that guy Mizobe-san
turns out the same.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. But if happened, I just.
Please don't feel any guilt. This is all mine and Take's fault if things go wrong.
We're making lemons into lemons. We're making a marketing material. I think the whole Sato thing was a big learning experience. Many people are listening to this and have been following the drama. Don't make the mistake of Sato-san. There's some early red flags. Sorry, very last thing. What would we have done differently? Should we have cut him earlier? I think we were too far. We had already given him too much money.
Yeah. And we were remote too. It's different. We wanted things to move forward while we were not in Japan. And Sato-san was already here working. That was the easiest way to make that happen. I think that was part of it too. It was like difficult to change things up while we're not here.
Okay. Fumi, thank you so much for your help. Please do not feel bad. You have to be the bad guy to the Sato-san. Probably is like, me and Joey are going to be nice to him. You go chasing him down. We absolutely do not blame you at all for anything here. You've been super helpful. Thank you. This house looks pretty good. It's leveled up for sure.
Yeah.
Feel free to use it anytime, but we're now starting I call it phase 3. Phase 1 was us buying it. Phase 2 is Sato-san. Phase 3, Mizobe-san.
Phase 3.
Okay.